Hello, everybody! It is time to start the show and tell.
Here you go. Here's a giant
Alright, I'm gonna turn off avatar culling, so hopefully everybody can hear me. Frogfire, can you hear me?
Oh, yes, sorry.
Awesome, just making sure, because the culling might be like a little... If anybody has audio issues with the culling, if somebody's culled out and they can't hear them while they're culled out for some reason, let me know. All I have to do is turn on and off again the culling system, and that should work just fine. Okay, so we are going to get started with show and tell. It's nice to see everybody here. Hello. Happy Saturday. We are going to go over very briefly the rules of show and tell, and I'm going to go ahead and do that thing where I get out the rules so I can have them in front of me, because I will very often forget. I have to look over there. Okay, so show and tell rules. Number 1, the item can be yours that you've made, or it can be somebody else's, but if it's somebody else's, make sure that you give credit to whose it was. If it's something that you've had in your inventory for forever and you just don't remember, that's okay also. Just let us know that that's the case. You can present anything that you've made within the metaverse or outside of the metaverse. So if you want to show off your cousin's new kittens, you can absolutely do that. Just come up here and show off pictures of the kittens. I'm pretty sure Frogfire has done that before, and it was adorable.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Twin sister, not cousins.
Right. Of course. The presentations can last from 15 minutes, or last up to 15 minutes, I should say. But they can also be like 2 seconds. You can be like, here's my thing, and then run away, like if you're camera shy or anything like that. Speaking of, we do record these every weekend and upload them to YouTube. Thank you to our camera guy who is behind the thing over here. That's Dave. Thank you, Dave. Make sure to install a clapper over there behind RC. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. And thank you, RCRobotBoss, as well, for helping us keep track of time. Thank you. These guys are wonderful, and I swear I couldn't do anything without them. All right. Let's see. So, So for worlds, if you have a world that you've made and you want to present the world, you can come up here and show off like pictures and maybe a world orb. We don't do any world hopping during the show and tell presentation time, but if you do have a world that you've made and you want to show off, then you can absolutely go put the world orb over on the table over here when you're done presenting, and then we will have Heath, who so very kindly offered to do this really cool world hopping thing for after show and tell. Yes, thank you, Heath. Thank you. And he's sporting the new MA uniform as well. Very nice, very nice. All right. If you're gonna have any sort of outside conversations outside of the presentation that is happening on the stage, just make sure that you open up a whisper bubble with whoever you're having the conversation with, because we can still hear you even if you're not in yell. And just to be polite, it's good to open up a whisper bubble. And you can get up on stage to look at something closer if you make yourself really, really, really small. So you can use your scale button in your context menu and make yourself super small, and then you can fly up and take a closer look at whatever's being presented. And also, no setting the audience on fire. Frog, I see you.
I didn't set the audience on fire. I just ate a guy's arm.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, now I'm looking at Amelia then. No, Amelia is the one that you should ask if you want to set somebody on fire. You have a question, Stick? What's up?
Where do you get those fine threads? Where do you get those?
Oh, well, that's a very good question, honey. Thank you. Those wonderful threads, which you can see Heath is sporting and BlueBwah is sporting, and our camera guy behind the circle here is also sporting, and myself too. These are uniforms that you can get on Patreon. So if you sign up for the $7 tier or higher, then you can get this uniform, and it also comes with a tool belt, which is really nice, and custom badges as well. So you see this little sort of frame thing up here that has like the custom badges and all that. And Heath also, if you look at his name tag, he has the fonts, the Metaverse Academia font as well, and the color. And of course, all of this is customizable. You can, see for the people who are wearing the uniform, the colors are a little bit different. And I also wanted to point out, and this is a conclusion that I came to with the help of Rosa, who's right here, and also Styx, who's right over there. Hi! So I actually do have some nice merch for anyone and everyone. Originally, it was going to be just for the volunteers, but I decided that Metaverse Academia staff. So if you are a faculty member or if you're a teacher, if you're an advisor, then you can actually come to me and ask for the uniform and get all of that. If you're a volunteer, then you are allowed to have the tie. And I actually decided to extend that. So we have some free merch. If you want one of these, double click on them. So we have an enamel pin that I just made today. We also have a pin that actually Dalek is wearing right over there. You can see on his coat. It's very nice. It's actually the 3D badge that we have up here as well, but you can wear it as a pin if you don't like the enamel one quite as much. And then we also have the ties, and we have one version of the tie that's just sort of standalone, and another version of the tie that's an EE item, so you can just sort of throw it on, and it'll just attach to your chest. Yeah. Also, quick reminder, there's that fancy new component in Resonite that allows you to attach things to a skinned mesh renderer, or a skinned mesh, I should say. And it will, for example, if you have ears that have blend shapes on them, yes, I'm using you as an example. You have ears that have blend shapes on them, so they move up and down with blend shapes. But you want earrings, and you don't want to make a ton of new blend shapes for the earring itself as well, because you want to add earrings, you can use this component, and it will actually move with the bones and the blend shape data that is on that mesh. It's a really nice component. I haven't even tried it myself, but I know it works, because I've heard. Anyway, so these are free items, and I'll just go ahead and put them on the table over there in a minute. If you have any public folders, then please, and even if you're not presenting today, then please put your folder up on the folders wall. And now we're going to get started. All right. Thank you everyone for listening. And we'll go to the first presenter. Okay, up first, we have Heath with the World Hop in 3D prints. Didn't you do this last week? Get into yell.
I missed roll.
Yes, I did do it last week, but I have more. All right then. Hello, howdy everyone. My name's Heath, and you're gonna listen to my spiel again if you have heard of it already. So I'm Heath. I run the Resonite World Highlight YouTube channel, and over there you can see on the pedestal. If you want to showcase a world at the end of show and tell, you are more than welcome to do so. You'll just have to put your name, the world name over there, and then after show and tell, we'll do some touring. And if you have any questions about the world hopping in general, you are more than welcome to use the whisper bubble near me to get some questions out of me. Other than that, don't have a whole lot for that part, so I'll move on to the second one, which is 3D printing, which I absolutely love. So for this one, my cousin wanted some cookie cutters for her little one, so I made some bluey cookie cutters.
Aw, you might want to make sure you wrap those in plastic wrap. I've heard that sometimes certain types of PLA can kind of rub off on cooking stuff. So
You are absolutely correct, which is why I basically put a heat gun to it to basically melt everything together.
oh,
So that way-
smart.
and then I washed it vigorously, making sure that there are nothing to get any PLA or plastic in there.
Today.
Yummy, yum yum yum. Some other things that I've one moment, lagging for a moment. Some other things I made are these little holder keychain things I made for my siblings.
Ooh.
If I can get these out, we are basically just a little container with a LED flashlight, and then just another smaller container that I just found online. So double the container.
Oh.
That's cool.
Way too big.
Oh.
Some more things I printed out over my time. Now, time for a little life story about 3D printing on why I love it so much. Basically, everything that I've 3D printed were basically for everyone that I've known throughout my life. And I kind of do it for them as a hobby, and it's super fun and exciting. And when I got my first color 3D printer, I was very excited.
Yes.
In fact, I was so excited, just trembling with excitement.
So excited.
And at that point, I have acquired 5 3D printers. And I said to myself, there's no way I'm going to need another one.
Do you have 6
Close
now?
out another one.
I bought me another one.
Another one. That's some bamboo labs. That's good. That's fun.
This sequence of photos is amazing.
That's excellent.
So yeah, if you ever have any questions about 3D printing and are actually wanting to get into the hobby, do seek me out. I'll try to lead you down the right path. And just a fun fact, I went to Best Buy the other day and I was kind of perusing down the aisles, and they were selling 3D printers, which I never knew.
Oh.
Whoa.
And it's
So you
actually
bought another one?
don't say such things. But yeah, it's basically it's a bamboo lab that they were selling at Best Buy.
Oh.
So, like I said, if you have any questions about that, do seek me out, and I'll teach you why this hobby is. No, I don't want to duplicate it. I'm trying to delete it.
More.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Oh, I have a question, Heath, about one of
What
these
is your-
photos.
What is your question?
So, the photo with the lanyards, I noticed that they have those sort of, like the, what do you call it? Like the threads, the rope. Yeah, what is that? What is that called? It's some
Paracord.
sort of paracord. Yes, thank you. Yeah, that's right. I love paracord stuff. It looks nice.
Yeah, and those paracords I just had lying around, and I tried to match them with the colors of the PLA that I had along with it. So pretty much matches.
Nice.
All right. Are there any questions before I make haste? All right then. Thank you.
Hey. Thank you, Heath. That is awesome. If I ever need anything 3D printed, I'm coming straight to you. You and your 6 3D printers. Up next, we have SoftPoint with minigame and airship. Ooh, get into yell, SoftPoint. Yeah.
Okay, hello everybody. I can't make it I'll make it big to show everybody what it is. This is the Peg Solitaire minigame that I was working on, and I finished it, but there's a bug where if it's too big, it doesn't work because it has a distance check that I forgot to make into a local distance, so it has to be small, but we could just... come over here if you want to see how it operates.
You can
Yeah,
also click the you can click the logo and it'll show your POV as well.
okay. Hold on.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Hey,
you
Luna.
just jump X and it detects if it's a valid move or not. So you know you can't do this or that or this. You know,
Cool.
and that's accomplished. Well, it keeps a I got a bad score. It keeps a buffer of the last 2 pegs that were clicked, and it does a bunch of checks to see if it's a valid move or not. And that was very fun to figure out how to do it because I've never done it before, and
I love
fun
that.
doing things I've never done before. It's very fun. Yeah. Here, I'll show you what happens when
The
you
noises
win.
are tickling my brain.
Yeah, so you can make it so only 2 pegs spawn and yay, win.
Yay!
Yeah. And yeah, it's in my public folder now.
I like that
And
one.
what else about it really? I made for my friend's cafe. The Beans Cafe, Beans with a Z. Yeah, I haven't seen them in a while, so it made me think of them, I guess. Oh, I made this model too in Blender. I placed all the empty objects where the pegs are placed in Blender, so I could make them all like perfectly spaced the same distance apart, more or less. So I made the pegs too. Let's see what else. Make this little, showing you how to make a move, I guess. And yeah, and that is my Pig Solitaire game. Just put it over there. And also, I have an airship to show everybody. I'll just spawn it over here. It's kind of big. I'll just spawn it over here and then write it over there, I guess. Here we go. Being selected. Do watch out, it might kidnap you. There's a camera over there.
Do the cannons work? Okay, thank you.
Let me not run into people because it kind of drags you along with it because it's a character painter. But I have a little I've been working on this. Sort of like a little thing to climb up onto it. Yeah, that is my airship that I made with my snapping system, and I made it entirely in game.
Procedurals. Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, a lot of it is procedurals. Then there's some meshes from the Creator Jam assets folder for the modular, this little book and stuff.
Oh, this is so neat.
Yeah, and then there's little cabins down here, and you can look outside while it flies around.
Awesome.
Oh, I love
A neat little
it.
timing considering Create Aeronautics came out.
So squishy.
Funny
Oh my
wobbly
God.
bird. Let's see. I think I've shown everything off, so I can show the self-destruct, which hopefully won't kill all this. Yeah. It ejects everyone from the ship, and then clicks itself up. So I hope it didn't kill me. And how much time have I spent? I guess I can also show the snapping system a little bit, but no, I will save that for another time since it's kind of its entirely thing. But that is my public folder as well, and that's about it. Yeah. So
That's very cool. Thank you, SoftPoint. I'm going to say once again, everyone needs SoftPoint's folder. Go save it. It's got so much cool stuff in it, and you see this every weekend. It's amazing. All right. Up next, we have FrogFireFantasy with Tomodachi Life. Yes, that's right.
Okay, it's time.
It's
Hello,
time. Don't
folks.
forget all of your screenshots over here.
Don't worry, I saved them all in a little tangle.
Okay.
Oh no.
Hello,
Oh,
everybody.
no.
Who knows what Tomodachi Life is?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no! Everyone's like, oh no.
Because I do. Because I have decided to become a menace and start adding you to my Tomodachi Life world.
Oh,
Nobody is safe. Nobody.
Nobody's safe.
Nobody is safe.
I'm the first victim.
Also, behold, this is my Wanderer me I made. I'm very proud of it, actually.
It's really good, honestly. It's really quite good.
I come to you with a small selection of the antics that he has gotten to up on the island. Let me sort through my tangle. Give me a minute. Okay, first of all, the first thing we did was give him his wings back. He is also wearing a fried egg shirt because it looks as close as I can get to a sun.
Frog,
Yeah?
can you turn on the thing behind you as well so we can see what you're seeing?
Oh, okay. So, first of all, we gave him his wings back. I also gave him the quirk that means that he floats everywhere, which is good because, first, no, not this one, not this one. First, because the first thing he does when he touches grass for the first time in a millennia is trip and eat shit.
Very graceful. It's a good
So-
thing he's just a fictional character, for sure.
So
For sure.
So the good news is, and then immediately afterwards, I decide, you know what? I can actually make treasures in here. So, we can't have the Wanderer go anywhere without his treasure. So I was like, here you go, buddy. Don't lose it. Ta-da! This is the eye. If you've actually been to Liminal, you'll know that this thing is relatively important. So I was like, oh,
Relatively.
so I was like, okay, buddy, I need you to take
Relatively
this
important.
thing and not lose it and not let it get anywhere else. And then it starts showing up in my niece's dreams. So,
To be
yeah.
honest, that checks out. The eye goes where it wants. I cannot control where it goes.
but the good news was, so I knew that I needed to add someone else to back him up. So I added Miss Molly.
Look at
Oh my
how fucking
God.
good these bees are. Like, it blows my
Wow.
mind. Good these bees are.
I'm very proud of it, honestly. She looks very
Wow.
cute.
Can I just
And so-
like
I, of course, immediately surrounded her with as much
Mhm.
bee stuff as I possibly could.
stop looking at pictures of myself?
It's like looking
Molly,
in a
did you see a
digital
room?
mirror.
Did you see a room?
Did I see my room? Oh my god. It's so bee.
It's...
And
I'm saving this.
and of course, I knew I had to make the match.
Oh,
God.
Goes to
Oh
show
my
how
gosh,
much-
look at that.
Goes to show how much Molly and Sticks were meant to be.
Yeah.
Boo!
Oh my
Bad
God.
pun, boo!
Yay! I regret
And of
that.
course, they started becoming friends. Because as the moment these two showed up on the island together, I immediately started basically like smacking them against each other like pool balls.
Make them kiss. Yes.
Oh yeah, and also once the Wanderer got the eye, he just like half his days he just sat there staring at it
Also,
with
that also checks out. Yep.
with this expression. I don't know why it's that expression he picked, but I guess. So,
He's pondering.
Pondering the
The wa-
orb. Yes.
the good news is Wanderer has found himself integrating pretty well.
He's managed to get a job at the local grocery store.
Retail, honey. It's like you've always wanted.
Yeah, I love retail.
He's found a place on the news.
Why?
And apparently he also has taken up a part-time job as a detective.
Oh no.
Is this really from the game?
And the newscaster.
Yep,
I
that's
think we have.
it's the news broadcasts in the game.
Just a little
conflict of
bit.
interest.
Little conflict of interest. Yeah. Oh, wow.
And of course,
Very low accurate. Yeah.
and of course, he has also been learning about other parts of himself through material goods, apparently. Including this leaf that I gave him that has since become his second favorite item. Here he is talking to me in the pink dress and Hugh Morris on the other side about how awesome this leaf is.
To be honest, it's a pretty awesome looking leaf.
That's
Pretty radical.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty radical.
Until
Look at how nicely it's colored. It's so beautiful. I could talk forever about that leaf.
until Molly came up and started talking and until this happened. What?
And the eye for some reason.
the eye.
Uh-oh.
For some reason.
But the good news is, it seems like he's really found his stride on the island.
Sleep on a bench.
He's taking a nap on a bench. Well,
you know.
I would say he seems to have really found his stride on the island. If not for the development that happened literally as I was sitting in here listening to show and tell. I was playing the game in the background. Where I managed to also get this really cool shot of Ms. Molly in one of the mini games dressed up as a magician.
Oh, magic.
I could see you doing that too.
Until I was looking at the Wanderer to try and get a picture of him when he proceeded to have a meet cute with me.
Oh, your dream.
No, not my dream. I've been smacking you and him together, and then he has a crush on me.
Frog's like, everything is going according to plan. This is perfect. This is what I wanted.
Now I gotta figure out how to break his heart, especially since my me already has a crush on the clown man.
Frog, you know what you need to do, so do it.
I really don't think adding Prince is going to solve the situation. I think it's just gonna make it worse.
Frog, I have a question.
Exactly.
Yeah, yes, Molly, what is it?
Can I choose my favorite ones and put them on the wall while you're talking about it?
Of course.
Yes.
But that's pretty much all I got. The only other thing I could really show would be the pictures I've taken of the meet cute, and that would take too long to bring in. But yeah, that is a small snippet of me having added. Oh yeah, also one thing to note, the other two people in this image, the one in the middle is Hild, a friend's Minecraft witch OC, and this is Jamie freaking Page, you know, of Bird Brain fame. Bird Brain, Cadmium Colors, Butcher's Vanity, if you know the words. Yeah, her. I added her to my island. She has a crush on my sister, and I don't know how to and I don't know what to do about that. But yeah, that's Tomodachi Life. I have been having so much fun with it. I've been waiting for this game for like a decade at this point, and let me tell you, I'm having a great time. Does anyone have any questions or would like to formally volunteer themselves to be added to the island?
Everybody can volunteer themselves.
Yes, volunteer yourselves.
Oh my god, there's so many people here.
The bubble
I
puppy.
wanna.
Very
Me.
important.
I can certainly. Oh man, I gotta get like a sign up list or something for this. But
Okay, I'll help.
I believe in your creativity.
but yeah, any comments, questions, critiques?
Oh, that broke. That's not supposed.
Uh-oh.
Lag, I guess. Okay.
Give me a minute. I'm almost. I swear I'm still here.
This happens every time.
Frog, you got this.
While Frog is dying, does anybody else want to be added to her me list so I can add you to the
People I'm dead.
Luna? Okay, Luna, I got you. For some reason, I put you up here as sleepyLuna. Sorry.
I would.
No.
Just combine them
Luna's
together.
right here.
Sims-like game. I'm me.
Yeah, basically.
You are. Heath wants to be added. All right. So we
Rosa, why are you
have.
a
I just
coconut?
want to see Frog.
I can
make
at least
all
bring
the
this in while you're
movies.
doing this.
Because it's fascinating how well.
Anybody
she
else?
keeps them.
Raise your hands.
And I can at least say
I
this.
see. Okay.
Oh, Lord help us all.
I love that it was the eye that facilitated this.
He literally lost the eye, was walking around looking for it. My me came over and said, "Oh, let me help you." She picked up the eye, and then there was the bokeh effect. And I was just like, "Oh no!"
See, that's what you get for creating the eye. That's what you
That's
get.
cheating.
That's what you get.
Okay, I'm gonna go around and take photos of everybody.
Do you
You were
have extended
warned. You were warned. To be fair,
This is as far as it goes.
Warned? How
You got
so?
this.
you were warned.
Oh, thank you.
Just from the nature of what the eye is and what it does.
See, this is
You were
what
warned.
arm lasers aren't
You
supposed to
were
do.
warned.
Here you go, Frog. I'm taking photos for you. So you can. Luna, which avatar do you want to be made into a me? Let's see who else.
Although I
else?
might
Heath.
be adding them a little slowly because I'm trying to add an eclectic mix of things. I still need to add Balin from Balin Wonderworld, and probably one of the Homestar Runner characters. Don't rush me! If you want it so bad, make your own dang, get your own dang copy of the game.
No, I don't
What's
have time.
Said, how hard do you think it'd be to make a TV ad?
don't know, ask
Probably
Frog.
not hard. You can delete you can delete a bunch of the face parts. You can replace the eyes with certain other things. Like here's a fun thing on where's the picture of Molly's me? Where is she? I did a thing on Molly's me where due to the fact that you can draw either over top or beneath certain parts of the avatar, like, okay, her eyes in this. I picked a certain type of eye that had a clear backing and then basically just went in and drew black in the background of the eye behind it so that it would look like the eye is black with a glowing blue.
Oh, that's smart.
So I could probably remove a lot of the parts for like an actual TV head. Oh yeah, you can also customize houses. So behold, tiny atrium.
Nice.
I'm sure we can fit I'm sure we can fit a tiny section of the tree in a bonsai pot or something, so that he can. So he can technically be doing his job while also getting to sit and eat popsicles on the beach.
All right.
So, yeah, right. Sorry, time limit.
You
But
have 1 more minute.
thank you
Don't
very
forget
much,
this,
everybody. I
I should've
will
saved
take
that.
this with me. Where'd it go?
Undo. You probably grabbed it because it's a facet, so it becomes very small if you reel it in.
What?
Undo and laser grab it.
Yeah, you'll want to laser grab that.
Okay.
Thank you, Frog. Thank you. All right. Well, I can't wait to see the updates on that, Frog, especially after you've added everyone else. It's gonna be a ball.
Yes, God help us
Okay, Dalek is up next with the new Mau Mau. Continue.
Hello, gamers. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you are well caffeinated. So it's a quick, short, and sweet kind of a photo finish and kind of incomplete. Because I didn't know what I was doing with so much to do with. All right, that's vague. Anyway, so you've known me as this character for a while. This is a booth model called the Delta Flare with some heavy edits, but it's a little dated for me. So I thought it was time for something new. And over the past week and a half to 2 weeks, I've been working with the creator to modify a different booth base by the name of Nokia. So big shout out to a creator called Raphael Sculpt, who is a little more familiar with the VR chat side of things, which is why it's a little bit not fully complete on Resonite, but I'd love to show you my new avatar that I'm going to be wearing once I finish the little fixes. Don't go anywhere.
Oh.
Quick, everyone run.
Don't run,
On
please.
him, I'm moving 2 feet to the left.
We still can.
So this is the old Mau Mau,
Oh.
and this is the new Mau Mau. Hello. It's working a little bit. The face is a little goofy. I still gotta figure that out. This is what's called a Nokia base. Oh yeah, and I'm tall now because this doesn't look right. So short. So forget this guy. Get him out of here. This is the new Mau Mau.
Wonderful.
Very nice.
Meow.
Thank you, Dalek. And especially thank you for not ever getting rid of the beard and the mustache. Those are OG Dalek things that must stay around, if you ask me. Alright. By the way, anybody who wants to see Dalek's stuff, including his cafe and really cool things on YouTube, his public folder badge link thing is over here and you can click on it. Alright. Up next, we have Rosa with the Rosa primary. Get into yell, Rosa.
What people? Most of you know me as a rusty copy, I guess. I don't know. Or a fox. But I have made a new creature. Where is it? Creature. And the creature feature.
The creature.
Featuring the creature.
The creature.
Oh.
Oh. Loading animation. Wow.
Hello. This is my new creature. Yes. Let me turn this on. Oh, that's not helpful.
Yo.
Can you even see? You can kind of see it. Okay.
That is
so. This is Rosa Primary. So it is the second iteration of Rosa Droid, where it was originally made with procedurals in game, and the hands still are procedurals that were done in game. And then the rest of it was redone in Blender to give it more detail and such. I also have complete modularity, so I can take off my hands, my arms. I can also press a button to eject all of my parts off my body, or call them all back, which recall uses my existing eyes on my head to grab them. And then also, I made a cool new HUD menu that I want to show off. So there's this little thing, which is how I control this avatar. It has a little reticle. Lets me choose what button I press, and then the button flips down to be the center. And it has infinite pages, and it can remember where it is in the list. So if I go in utils HUD and then go back, it stays in the utils category. Also, this avatar is so arms, legs, they're the same thing. So if I go into flame mode, they fold away, and I change it to a two-arm thing. But if I press this button, four arms. It's not not quite done yet, but I'm going to be able to press a button to switch between hands, and so they'll lock whatever I'm doing with one hand will lock in place, and then it will switch to the other hand, and I'll be able to move it around and grab things and such. Because this character's lore is it's a weaver, so it opens portals and brings strings out, and it uses its four arms when flying to weave things in front of it and do things.
No.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is that what you see?
No.
That's a good question.
Yes.
I don't see any of the eyes.
Yo.
Any other questions?
Oh, I have a question.
Mhm.
Can you use the arms as weapons?
Oh, right. Do you want to be a volunteer, Miss Molly?
Yes, please. Give me. Lunar! Come! Oh, wait, no, you took the thing off. There we go.
Fling me.
Yeah! Wait, you
Bring
too.
it on.
Bye!
You fool!
That goes quite
Oh,
far.
jeez.
That goes quite far.
Yeah, my detached arm with a hand can be used as a weapon. That's all I
That was
got.
a bad idea.
Bye.
Welcome back.
Nice. Thank you, Rosa! That is so cool. I love the avatar. Also, when you like shed off all of your limbs, it reminds me of a leopard gecko that's shedding its tail. You know, like as a defense mechanism. Reminds me of that. Okay, up next we have AmeliaFaust with Hades 2 runtime. Get into you.
Wait a second.
All right, hi everybody. So, Hades 2 is one of my favorite games. I played the original back in 2020, and I got really, really into it. That was it's not my first roguelite, but it's one of the ones that just kept me in the genre. So I like VR, I like visual novels, and I like roguelites. So, I mean, they do it in such a way that they just give you a little bit of the story, a bit at a time. And they did the same thing on Hades 2. And then I realized if I wanted to show off my high score here, my fast runtime, I don't want to spoil anybody, so I did a little bit of this, hopefully. Okay. So I wasn't trying for a fast speed, but I just happened to do a ton of damage, and so it ended up being under 20 minutes. And usually my time trials take me about 25 minutes, and so this was really something for me. So hopefully it is spoiler free enough, but it's in the new game mode which they released maybe a couple of days ago. And that's really all I have.
Amazing job, Amelia! I can't believe we've got a world record on our hands.
World record!
It's okay. We're looking at the back. It's alright.
Yeah, Amelia, we
It's all
can see the
good.
back.
Oh, it's fine. Just don't
It's
don't
fine.
pause
Just don't
on
look
the
at the back.
YouTube video.
Just don't look at the back.
Hey, awesome. We got some real gamers up in here. All right. Up next, we have sleepyLuna with Flight Trails. Ooh, get into you.
I love the fact that the two sides of the spectrum are Tomodachi Life and Hades 2.
I swear I know what the big yellow button does. Whoa.
Sorry.
Moving is weird. I had seen a lot of my friends having trails when they fly around, and then I was in a lobby with a couple of them, and they were flying around, and I was flying around, and they couldn't spot me, so I got bullied into making a flight trail, and so here's that.
Ooh. I like it.
Oh, it's bubbles. Nice.
I need myself a cupcake.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Are you finished? Wait. All right. Nice. Luna, I have a question for you. Was it Mushroom that was bullying you into making a flight trail?
No, it wasn't Mushroom. It was Basil PSD, Bow and Arrows, Rusty, and Ren.
All them peoples would appreciate flight trails very much.
Yes.
All right.
They do all
Very nice. I love the bubbles. All right. Up next, we have Kayt with my next 50 hours at Resonite 5300. We get the update. Don't forget to get into Yell. Kayt.
Yep. Hello. So I will go through this a bit fast because I have a big reveal at the end to do. Anyways, let me take out my notes because I did a note. Everybody can hear me all right? Are we good? Yes. Okay, so I did a creator jam, and the topic was shouting, but it was like 5 a.m. Where I am, which is like what it is right now actually, 5 a.m. So I couldn't really shout, so my idea was to make a box to whisper into, and then it shouts for you. I never managed to actually make that, so I pivoted to a silly little thing that happened by mistake actually, which I call the feedback machine. Basically, when you grab it, it will start making feedback until you let it go. Anyways, that's that. Then I was interested in porting source 2 items to Resonite. So I looked into that, and there's a bunch of plugins that allow you to do that quite easily, that you can import stuff from like games like, let me take out the model, games like Deadlock, for instance. Is it gonna spawn? Did I double click it right? I think I did. It's probably gonna take a second. I'm not sure. Hello? Okay, whatever. Maybe 3 of them will spawn at once. Anyways, I imported Viper from Deadlock, so that was a nice little thing that now I can do, porting source 2 assets into Resonite. And then I had a...
Who's the last next?
Hello?
Queen, do Celeste next. If you
Yeah, I can do Celeste. Then I tried, a friend likes Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines, the first one, a lot. And fun fact, it was the first Source 1 game to be made by a not Valve. So we tried to do a lot of stuff to get that into Blender, but sadly they use like some textures that are like a bit not standard from Source, so we couldn't really get textures working, but we got the model, but she has to retexture it herself. So yeah, that's that. I can do Source 2 and Source 1 imports. Anyways, then a friend had a project of making a vehicle, and they where is it gonna spawn? Why can't I spawn anything? Am I silly?
And then it sunk beneath the floor.
Sunk beneath the floor, yeah.
Yeah.
We briefly saw it for a moment.
Yeah, we did see it for a minute.
Yeah.
Here.
All right. Anyways, yeah, that was a gravity box that is supposed to be like a protoflux rigid body implementation, because we needed like proper rigid bodies, and the game doesn't have rigid bodies, but like it's a bit lame. There's only gravity on it right now. So then I started working on stuff that you can add to the game, namely mods. And so I made a little fix for Linux that is called Wayland Clipboard. Basically, on the most recent versions of stuff on Linux, like the clipboard doesn't work right, and I made a mod to fix that. There's a link over there on the table if you ever have this issue on Linux. And then I made a second mod, and I'll show you why right now. So basically, I was like going down the rabbit hole. Can I get Builder-Perm real quick, please?
Let's see. Hold on. There you go.
Thank you.
I was going down the rabbit hole of customizing my inspector. So this is the default inspector. It's like not the default one actually. It's like advanced inspector, and it's like okay, you can change the colors, you can do a little bit of stuff here and there, but pretty fast I got the idea. Like I'll change the font of the inspector of everything. And turns out you actually can't do this in the game, like the default game, which is like feels like a pretty big accessibility oversight to me. So I started working on making a mod to do that, and like here I am 10 hours later, and like a couple thousand lines of code later, and I have this mod right now that I can show you real quick with my custom font. I just enable it in my mod settings. I open an inspector, and if I make it big. You can see now that there's custom fonts on here, and if I open anything, there's also custom fonts everywhere. Basically, there's like some items are not done yet because this is still a bit early stage. But like for instance, it also works on like pretty much every UI component that you're not able to style. Like the title here is not styled, but I'm working on that. Like if I create a new editor, like and I open the user inspector, for example, this one too is gonna use this custom font. And basically the way it works is, I can show you right now, the way it works is you just install the mod, go to your user avatar, which is, if I can find it, I am not inside of here apparently. I'll just click myself.
It's gonna be right here.
Oh, you found it. Okay. Thank you. And basically, you just create a slot with your font chain that you want, and just assign a tag. This tag can be customizable. You can change it in the settings menu, and basically, it will use this font chain now. So if I just like, if anybody has a font, I can drag it in here, and everything will automatically update on the interface. So yeah, that's how that works. I haven't released the source code yet. I probably will pretty soon, but yeah, now you can change fonts pretty easily on everything that you normally can't. So that's that. And that was my next 50 hours of Resonite. Thank you.
Thank you, Kayt. I love hearing updates about the things you're making in Resonite, especially like we got to know what you were doing in your first 50 hours of Resonite. Can everybody here think about their first 50 hours of Resonite? What are you making in the first 50 hours, you know? Like how much was your mind blown when you first came into this game and realized how much was possible? It's so cool to think about. All right. We'll go to the next presenter, which is Garfflesnark with Scriptorium.
You want these back?
Get into yell, honey.
All right. So I had my lecture yesterday for environmental puzzle design, which was, what was it, like 120 slides or something like that? And it went very well, apparently. And I also discovered, happily, after I finished my talk, that Scriptorium had come out, which is a game that I had been looking forward to for a while, largely because I wanted to use it to create assets for Liminal, because it requires some medieval illuminated manuscripts for reasons that I will not disclose currently, but it will require them. So I'm like, I don't want to have to draw them completely myself. So this is wonderfully timed, this release of this game. So I've been working very hard, and I decided I would just get the program and download it and just spend the day sort of experimenting with it. And I managed to come up with this, which I think it turned out really good. So what's really cool about this program, and of course this is the one, there's the librarian and onion and bow and blue and red. And these are individuals you know and love, and so on and so forth.
Shucks.
And this is just with the base program, and this scriptorium essentially gives you pieces of images that are all stylized like medieval illustrations and medieval manuscripts, and it allows you to sort of sandbox all of the pieces together into illuminated images, essentially. And you can do text and you can do all sorts of things. Unfortunately, because it's still very new, it was only released yesterday, there are certain things about the program, like there are lots of color choices. There should be more color choices, in my opinion. If you export an image, you can't go back and edit it once you press that done button. So like if your program crashes or something happens, or if you want to run Resonite on your other PC but it's on the same account and you still have the program open, it wants to close it and force you to save and export it, which means you can't edit it. So that's why Creature's not in this image. But I'll Photoshop her in later, don't worry. Yeah, it's a really cool program. I hope that they update it more. And it's like $10 US. Like, you really can't go wrong if you want to make some cool medieval style manuscript images. So, yep, that's it.
That's cool. I have a question. Is that a free program?
No, it is not. I mentioned it costs about $10. $15 if you're a Canadian like me.
I see. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, I saw that as well, and I was like, that looks interesting, so I put it on my Steam wish list.
Up next, we have BlueBwah with Door and more if it's ready. Get into Yellow Blue.
Boy, hello. I have a door, and I'm really proud of it. It's really low. Where is it? Here it is. It's really what's it called? Optimized. It's only a couple components, but it works really well.
Garfflesnark up there.
There's no flux. It's all components, and as you can see,
Oh, there we go.
it's all right here. The doorknob, the door, the everything. Door. Behold, a door.
Door.
You don't believe me?
Yeah.
Where is it?
That's a door.
It's a door.
It's a door somewhere. Hold on. May I turn off the grabbable?
Yeah, let me give you Builder.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. I just need to, I struggle using the door when it's moving.
That's fair. I would too.
There we go. Alright, so now door. It's somewhere around here. Yeah, so I added a snapper to it, and I made like a bunch of cubes, and I glued them together, and they are almost pixel perfect together.
Whoa.
You can barely see a theme if you can at all. But it's all right there. And again, it's just a couple components. Get over here. Yeah. Thank you. I will leave this over here as well as a copy in my public folder. And I want people to feel free to use this in different designs and hopefully create something cool.
Yeah, door.
Cool.
Yeah, just a simple door, that's all.
Oh. Thank you, BlueBwah. Yo. I'm gonna use that door to make... Huh? One more thing?
Yeah, it's real quick.
Don't forget to get back into Yale.
I've been working on this since I I've been working on this since Show and Tell started. I'm trying to print out some Metaverse Academia points that I made. The first batch didn't come out so well, but the second batch is looking better.
Wow. Oh my god.
Damn it.
No way. You're making it real. Oh.
Thank you.
That's so cool. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, that is so cool. I can't wait. I can't wait for that. Oh my gosh. Heath, maybe you and Blue should have a battle to see who can 3D print one of those.
Is that a challenge?
It is a challenge. Actually, it's not my challenge to make, though. You'll have to talk to Blue. Up next, we have Technocrat with ProtoCode. Make sure to get into Yale.
Yeah, hello all. Let me know if my mic is working properly. Good?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I've been doing a bunch of Resonite link experiments in the past, and I kind of created a handful of tools that I've familiarized myself with, and I figure I should probably try like publishing it or formatting it in a way that's like more, usable by all. Kind of just to stress test some of the workflows that I've encountered. Here we go. So this is a utility that I use. It is essentially a VS Code extension that links into Resonite. Because one of the main things that I have, honestly, that I struggle with difficulty is the ability to do inline edits. You can't, like with all of the text fields that I've seen in Resonite, they don't allow for inline selection. They don't allow for like, moving stuff, selecting objects, copying objects, pasting objects, etc. Control V, paste. So not only is it like linked with this virtual keyboard, but it's actually also linked with my regular keyboard. So if I just use VS Code naturally, it'll just like, work with my basic keyboard as such. Yeah. As you can see, one of the examples is that you can make edits that might be a typo midway, because that's really, it's just really difficult. It's like, especially like with some of the workflows I have, like being able to construct text is vital, and there doesn't seem to be infrastructure in Resonite to do this. So this is kind of like a precursor. On top of that, like there's just a way in which you can export whatever file you have, and there's also like natural syntax highlighting in case you're doing code. And I also have like this system where if you have a protograph code, a PG code, you can just like link the target and compile it directly, like protoflux code. Not really protoflux, but protograph code that compiles into protoflux. Give it a target output, and then it'll just generate the graph into that object. It does require you to have Resonite Link. This feature does not work without Resonite Link. There's a lot of like, I guess, power user features that exist with it that will require Resonite Link, but I'm trying as best as I can to make it Resonite Link free. This does require having an extension download, which is kind of a process, but I'm also trying to make it all protoflux pure, though that's it's not easy to do that. Okay, it's actually quite difficult. I have a prototype, but like to be seen in the future. There's a GitHub where it has all the code for the extension, and if you have any feedback, you can just write your thoughts here, and it'll good to know like how this system can improve. For some reason, the export file isn't showing, but essentially, whatever. Mild glitch, demos, but like it would pop up a file that you can just kind of like pass around and share. So like if you want to share like scripts like photograph script or any type of like runtime script, it's actually right here. I can see it. Oop. Yeah. So like, yeah, you can just share files. Here you go. Save it to inventory. And then if you have it open and this open, you can save it, and it saves it locally as a file so that there is like some degree of like file sharing, text sharing, etc. No, it's not a mod. It is an extension.
So it uses WebSockets to kind of like communicate between this application and VS Code. So all of the updates are done with dynamic receivers that drive like Dalek changes in the scene. So it also has like scrollable, ability to scroll, etc. I should choose a larger file for demo's sake, but yeah. It puts this UI into the WorldVN extension. Well, so if you have a VS Code, you can download a VS Code extension, and that VS Code extension then instantiates a server that just then calls WebSockets to relay all the updates. And I have like this touch relay. So like whenever you touch the screen, it kind of communicates that back to VS Code so that it can simulate like what's supposed to happen on the browser, or not the browser, on the VS Code. Interesting thing about VS Code is that technically it does have a built-in browser, as it is an Electron application, which means in theory you can have it drive all sorts of functionality, which I plan to do in the future, where you can actually, instead of using just protoflux, you can create mono behaviors effectively. Like in Unity you have mono behaviors, you can apply mono behaviors to objects. In theory you can create scripts, attach scripts to objects, and those objects can have a life cycle that's driven by the VS Code extension. And that's kind of like the workflow that I kind of like do and familiar with. It would be beneficial for science in my part if this was a more common practice, because there's only so much I think I can get out of like protoflux personally. But yeah, there's a beta program. To be a beta tester, I might have like events to kind of like ensure that like everything kind of works. Because I package it in this, but you never know what is running on your machine and only runs on your machine unless other people use it. So yeah, that's kind of the synopsis. Yeah, cool. I should leave my public folder. I guess kind of a side note, there's automation scripts you can kind of make with this. I do have automation scripts that I'm trying to compile, one of which is just creating slot names, like a series of slot names. If you just have a list of items and you want them to all be slot names in Resonite, you can kind of just pass a text file and then it just auto does that. Saves time. There's probably a ton more automation scripts that can be useful for just building quickly. And yeah, feedback if you have ideas. So yeah.
Yo, Technocrat, do you have a public folder?
I do.
Yeah, if you could put that on the public folder wall over there, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Also, have you talked to Palpatine about this? Because like, I feel like he'd be really interested in this too.
Sorry, like I have like a very low gated. Let me see. Or like my distance like calls extremely like shallowly, so I have to be close to hear you.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that's a problem with the calling system. I was asking if you've talked to Palpatine about this, because this is really cool and it seems like something up his alley.
I socialized with Palpatine back and forth. I mean, like this UI editor. I mean, I should show him, for the most part, and collab. But like I was using its like protograph as a pipeline. And yeah, talks with him. He's really, really smart and really like understands like the compilation process. Like with high.
Nice. Yeah. This is so cool. Thank you so much for showing us. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Now, up next, we have sleepyLuna with my awesome kitty cat inspector. Please get into yell.
It's me again. Also, can I have perms for tools real quick?
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Actually, I believe I can just make this work.
You get perms anyway.
Let's see if magic things. Okay. I believe I can just... Yep, okay, it does work. I totally know how inspectors work, trust me. But I took a default inspector and I just put some flux on it to have some extra interactions that I thought would be useful. And then, of course, the most important part is I put my profile picture on the background, because this is how I feel making anything on this platform. It's just magic. But this is like the one inspector where you can open someone's user root, the root, or an avatar root with 0 lag for anyone. And that's because it doesn't open the components window, so you can select things without lag. As well as having a button to go to user root, avatar root, left hand, right hand. The user and avatar root aren't going to work on this one because I spawned it out of my inventory, so it's not properly allocated. But, you know, less lag. Inspector. Joy.
I like that. Thank you, Luna. Yeah, it's always an
also,
issue, isn't it?
The protoflux is like, I think, 20 nodes to do all that, so it's pretty...
Not too bad. Let's go. Oh, I'm gonna deselect you for a minute there. All right. That's in your public folder, right? I think you might have just said that. Which is on the wall,
it's
right?
not. It could be. You know, I'll put my folder up, and it will be after this event.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. Up next and last for now, RCRobotBoss with Create Aeronautics. Get into yellow, RC.
Thank you very much. Hello again, folks. It is I, RCRobotBoss, and if you recall from a few seconds ago when the airship was shown off, you may or may not have heard me make a little comment about it being good timing because Create Aeronautics came out. Now, I thought about that comment I made, and I thought to myself, many of you guys likely don't know what that is, don't you? Well, I am here to show you what it is, and it's a Wait, give me a sec. I had the trailer in my component, but now it's gone, and it's back again. And what it is, it's an add-on for an already existing mod, notice the Create mod, where you can build your own contraptions that allow you to like build your own machines, whatnot, whether it be for like streamlining crafting and item building, or just make it something fun. And well, this is one of the most anticipated add-ons because not only does it add on to the already existing creating mod, it also adds an actual functional physics engine into Minecraft. So this isn't just like a cool little plain mod, it's also a physics engine add-on to Minecraft. And if my words weren't that good of an explanation, we'll allow the trailer to do the talking. By the way, I'm not affiliated with them, I just wanted to promote this. Up.
Oh my god.
Wait, is it freezing up for you guys, or?
No, we can see it.
It's
Oh.
flying just fine.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, Create is
I love
If you think all that is good, just wait till you see the rest.
it's a whole different game.
Wow.
That's so cool.
This is all in game, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This isn't CGI or anything. This is all running in game. Something you can do.
I feel inspired. Oh, you're losing cakes.
Drive the cake mobile. Confetti.
Large confetti.
Careful, the confetti will knock you out. Just like, yay.
As a quick thing, the mod is only available on NeoForge 1.21.1.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, and that's the sad part. It's only available in one system, but there may be updates that may include more availability. So yeah, that is Create Aeronutics. It is out now, where you can build your own physics plane and all that. And that's really all I have. Thank you very much, folks. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Thank you so much, RC. Your presentations are always wonderful, let me just say.
Oh, you're too kind.
I love the way you present things. Okay, so we are now finished with the presentations, and just in time, I believe, because we just got the world or session orb for Creator Jam. Heath, do we have any worlds today for world hopping?
It would appear not for today.
Okay, so in that case, we can all go to Creator Jam and make this a little scalable.
It is a mega jam today, so.
Oh, a mega jam.
It
That'd be
means
interesting.
world hopping. Lots of world hopping.
Guess we'll be world hopping today. So I'm gonna make this session private. Make sure that you grab all your free stuff and all the public folders and everything before you get going. And yeah, I'll see you guys at Creator Jam.
Oh right, I need to. I'll make sure.
Also, sorry to disturb.
To my island.
Sorry to interrupt, Kayt. We need a group photo. Everyone up here for group photo before we leave. I almost forgot.
Also, I published a custom fonts thingy if you want to download it. Yep.
Oh, thank you, Kayt. Thank you.
Can we put?
All right.
Can we put Wanderer me in the background of the photo?
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent.
Oops. Sorry.
Ah, frog, please.
It's very large, very big.
No.
Oh,
You gave him the eye mind boom.
Yeah.
is Frog dying?
No, I'm alive.
Okay. Also, I can't seem to. Well, all right.
Why does my photo look like I'm running for congressman?
You know, it's a good question, Heath. But it's a question we'll figure out another time. You know, maybe Heath is just an amazing congressman. All right. See? Cheese! Gouda. Beta. Parmesan. Hey, okay, thank you, everybody.